Actually, should I check? I'm gonna check Roxanne and Lyle also before we go.
Welcome, Angel.
Although we get to talk to them
by.
again. We do get to talk to them again. Very late when they have this get together in Zion. After we, you know, beat the first form of the Raven. That is incredibly interesting because I have never been able to deduce as to why Raven is able to both turn into an Alpha naytiba or turn anything into Alpha naytiba at will, besides, you know, obviously Elder naytibas or Adam's help
Roxanne,
allows her to do that
do you
somehow.
have a moment?
But even the weirder thing is that, oh look, there's a variant of this. Yeah, I forgot about this almost. I had a hunch that there was some kind of variant there.
Oh,
Anyway, how is Raven able to be both an Alpha naytiba in an Alpha naytiba body, but also not be hostile at the same time? Like, she's still self-aware of what she is, she's still herself, and she's even got the cognitive capability of speech at the same time, while being an Alpha naytiba. How? You know? Like, that is the most unique Alpha naytiba form probably in the entire game, outside of Adam, I guess, if we count that.
If it hadn't...
Because he himself is a naytiba that is still a normal human from the outward appearance, and he can change to the Alpha naytiba at will. But he apparently is unable to ever swap back to, you know, his normal form after he turns into the Elder naytiba. At least that's what he says in his own words at the end of the game. However, there is this scene, although it might be video game logic for like cinematic purposes, but like if you choose the evil ending where you kill Adam instead, then he turns back into his normal human form for a moment before his flesh fades away and there's nothing left but a skeleton on him. He turns back to his normal human form and he's still able to be himself. He's still able to like be self-aware and be like fully like psychologically and cognitively aware of what he's saying and what he's doing in his final moments. So it makes me think that, I mean, that could just be like a, you know, filmography thing where they just wanted it to be a more personal ending rather than, you know, he just stabbing the you know, non-talkative Alpha naytiba to the ground and then the game would end on that, you know. So I do understand that I suppose. It could just be video game logic too. But he could also have the possibility, even without his own knowledge, of actually being able to turn back into a normal human that he didn't even know himself was capable of doing.
To leave?
just finished.
And you, Lily?
We're going to be so close to the colony. It's just a lot for me to process.
No, we are not.
There's no need
Not
to
for a while, we are not.
Eve is the one going to space anyway.
Eve is the
You
one
and
going to
I
space
will
anyway.
be waiting in the tetrapod.
I know, but
Well, we'll see what she sees. So physical distance won't really matter. Okay? Let's go.
We'll see what she sees. Also, by the way, the person who designed this fucking scene right here, actually you can't really avoid it, but look at where the texts are on the screen. Like, it's impossible not to check Eve's bust out when the text is literally right there. Just a heads up there, devs.
Hey, just a reminder. We're heading into space, so expect the journey to be a long one. We should try to take care of everything you need to in Zion before we leave.
I have only fishing left. I need to get the last 3 big fishes, either from Clyde's Oasis or from Lily's Atelier.
Eve, Adam, wait.
Everything else is done.
Huh? What's going on?
I have a request. There's somewhere I'd like to visit before we leave.
Where?
Can we possibly make a stop at ADOS 9? Please?
That shouldn't be a problem. Can I ask why?
There's a workshop there. A place that I was
I'm
hiding
actually
in.
not entirely sure which
There's
ending I'm
something
gonna
I
do
really
on this
want to
playthrough
bring
yet.
with me.
All right. If you really need it, Lily.
Thank you.
So let's rock out together to a paradise.
Oh no, I do believe
Damn. It's swarming with
that I know
aerial
which ending I'm
interception
gonna go with here.
naytibas. Getting close is gonna be tough.
Can't we make a detour or something?
I think the other routes are the same.
I'll go down and resolve this. We'll meet up when it's done.
Three detected in this sector. Take care of them, Eve.
There's a whole lot more than 3, but I guess his scanning device does not go fucking far enough yet, which is a surprise. Anyway, oh yeah, does the foliage look a lot better here? The answer to that is actually yes. Interesting. Yeah, the foliage in here on PS5 looks like one of the worst things I've ever seen. Now it looks bad, but it is still a lot better than the PS5. Yeah, this is a lot more acceptable if you don't look too close. And that is with the clutter density at low, which definitely does not have anything to do with the foliage quality. Very clearly, it's just the quantity of foliage on the screen. Anyway, Oh yeah, I think I know what ending I'm gonna do. Yep, I've chosen. This puzzle is incredibly easy to do when you don't look at the screen.